Mhm. Let's begin class today with some breathing. Let's do wave breathing. So put one hand on your chest and one hand on your lower abdomen, and then breathe in. Expand your belly, and then let the breath wash up into your chest, fill your lungs. And then when you exhale, let the breath recede back down the way it came. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Just breathe slowly, breathe deeply, and start to feel yourself dropping into the present moment. Let go of all your planning and thinking about the day. Just put that off for a little while and let yourself be calm, be present, and focus inside. So take one more breath. And then let's do spinal cord breathing. So breathe in and open your chest a little bit, push your hips forward slightly, and exhale, round your back, push your elbows closer together. Breathe in and breathe out. And as you start moving, just be very aware of how you feel today. Never push yourself to go beyond what you know is going to feel good. Doing it and then also feel good later on. And if at any time down for a little while and do the exercises that way, you can go ahead and have a seat. Take a couple more breaths. This one, you can exhale through your mouth to release tension. And then rest your arms down by your side. Let's do a little clearing. So let's have tiger clears the way. So make very strong tiger claws. And then this one is the one where you bend your knees and then push your arms out to the side, straightening your knees, and then reverse that on the way up. So there's a little bounce or a bobbing in your knees. And exhale. Release any stress, tension, let go of worries, any tight muscles, especially shoulders. Just let that go. Start to circulate the energy through your whole body using your legs, your arms. Two more. And then take a moment to check in and feel your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's repeat. Spinal cord breathing only will add a little something to it. So make it to stimulate your craniosacral rhythm. Maybe if you've had a massage and your massage therapist has done some cranial work, but it's not just the brain, around the brain, it's also the sacrum. And if you have a little practice, you can feel that moving. And so we'll imitate the movement a little bit. So inhale, and then to stimulate around your occipital bone back here and into your brain, push your chin in a little bit and then lightly clench your teeth. And then when you exhale, you round over and engage your buttocks muscles. So squeeze your buns a little bit. Breathe in, chin in, teeth closed. Doesn't have to be a real heavy clench, just a small, light movement. And then squeeze your buttocks. Breathe in and breathe out. Chin in. Stimulate that very subtle and yet very important rhythm that takes place inside your brain, down your spine, circulating the cerebrospinal fluid. 2 more times. Chin in. And then arms down. And let's have picking cherries. Reach one arm up and then the other arm up. Bend your knees a little bit, then lengthen along the side and then the other side. Just breathe through the movement. See if you can keep your shoulders relaxed. Drop your tailbone down just a little bit. Keep on breathing. You can exhale through your mouth. Try and keep your shoulders somewhat relaxed so you're not up here. Try and keep your shoulders down, even though your arm reaches up. And then let your arms come down. And let's do a movement that's somewhat the opposite of that. It's you want to lift up your hip and then reach down on that side. So I'm lifting up my heel in order to do that standing. And then do the other side. So lift up your hip. Notice how that feels. It may feel one side's real easy to do and the other side, you can do it, but it's a little bit more, I don't know, sluggish. As if you're reaching down to pick up a basket of all those cherries that you just picked. Doing the opposite movement. Keep breathing slowly. Lift your heel, lift your hip. Once more on each side. And then bring your arms out to the side. And let's warm up the neck and the into the shoulders a little bit. So just tilt your head over to the side just a little bit, never force. And then roll your head forward and back. Just gently get a little movement into the muscles. Start to move the energy and blood. Keep on breathing. You can always exhale through your mouth when you want to release. Breathe in, breathe out, and then turn your head to the other side. Same thing on this side. Roll forward, roll back. If there's a lot of cracking and popping in your neck, maybe you want to lengthen your neck a little bit rather than let it scrunch over. And then let your head come back to the center, relax your arms down, and take a moment to check in and feel your body. Breathe in and breathe out. And then open your legs a little bit wider and bend your knees. And we'll do a little spinal twist, really keep warming up the spine. So rest your hands and the weight of your upper body on your thighs. And then give a little twist. You might want to adjust the width of your feet so it's comfortable. And then get a twist. You may get uh, more stretch if you bring your hips down and back behind you. Breathe in and breathe out. Get some length on this side of your spine. And then turn over to the other side and push into the thigh. Get a nice twist. Breathe in, breathe out. Just stay here for one more breath. And now let's alternate sides. So inhale and then exhale and push into your thigh. And breathe as inhale as you change sides, exhale as you stretch. You're also building up some strength in your muscles by holding this position. Exhale through your mouth. Last one. And then lean forward and let's do a forward fold halfway or whatever feels good to you. Get a little bit of a stretch. If you're hanging all the way over, relax your neck. Maybe turn your head a little bit.
Encourage the relaxation in your neck and exhale through your mouth. And then slowly put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. Clasp your hands. Right. And then exhale. And now put your hands together in front of your chest and let's have some swimming dragon. We'll have swimming dragon and then we'll turn it into powerful dragon. So with your knees bent a little bit, shift your weight over to one side, push your hands over to that side and look the opposite way. And then come through the center. You can get low here and then go over to the other side. This is an exercise that's known for strength, building strength and vitality and encouraging longevity. Keep on breathing. Imagine that you're circulating energy all around your spine, creating spirals of energy as you go through these movements. And now, after this one, come back to the center. Now, let's turn this into powerful dragon. So, turn to your right. And if you want, you can put your hands on your thighs or on some object near you and get into this lunge position with your back heel up. And you can adjust it, smaller stance, but more accessible. And then hands by your waist and push one hand forward. See if you can, excuse me, drop your tailbone down a little bit as you're doing this and feel a stretch along the front of your hip, a little bit into the hip flexor. Breathe in and breathe out. Having your heel up in the back challenges your balance a little bit. You're building strength. Same time as you're working on balance. And now add the breath. Inhale on one side, exhale on the other side. And then turn and come back to the center. If you want, you can put your hands on your thighs. And let's do swimming dragon. Little transition here. Shift your weight over to one side and then bend both knees and go through to the other side. Again, circulating energy around your spine and through your whole body. Keep on breathing. On this one, it's okay to breathe out through your mouth if you feel a little bit winded. And now come back to the center and let's turn to the other side. You can adjust your feet. You can hold on. Get yourself situated in a balanced position. Lift up your back heel, pull your hands in by your waist, and then push. Drop your tailbone down so that you're feeling a stretch on the front of your hip flexor here. Bend your knees as much as you feel comfortable with. Just breathe in and breathe out.
Get a nice workout of the legs. Two more. And then come back to center and swimming dragon. Shift your weight over to the side and bend in the middle. Keep on breathing. Make your breath continuously moving. Avoid holding your breath on this one. Now, sometimes we can use a breath hold to achieve some specific goal that we're working on. But right now, just keep on breathing. And now let's have a powerful dragon again. So we'll do each side again. Get into your desired position, hands by your waist, and then push, pull. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel your feet planted on the ground, on the floor. Once more on each side. And then turn to face front. And we'll have swimming dragon. Breathing as you shift your weight from one side to the other, getting a little bit more open in the shoulders, the neck, strengthening the legs. And then come back to the center and we'll do powerful dragon again. So arrange yourself in your desired stance, closer, farther away, whichever feels good to you. And then hands by your waist and push pull. You can bend that back knee a little bit so you can get down, get a little bit more stretch through the hip flexor there. Drop your tailbone down. You're really building up strength on this last repetition. And then turn and face front again and swimming dragon. Oh, a little more intense workout in this combination. And then clasp your hands, reach your arms up, and then let's have another fold. You can put your hands on your thighs or your elbows, or work yourself into a full fold over. Just release your back. Stretch the back of your legs. Mhm. And then slowly stand up and breathe in and breathe out. And take a moment to feel your body. Just breathe in and breathe out. Let's do a little bit more on the neck before we go into our flowing exercises. So let's do a little neck massage. So you clasp your hands this way, and then you're going to put your hands behind your back and then massage into your neck. Use your thumbs. If your thumbs don't work for that, then you can go ahead and use the rest of your hands, all your fingers. So you just press in. I like to use circular motion. If you let your head lean back slightly into your hands, that will allow your neck muscles to relax. You can really get in there and massage. Help your muscles relax. You can massage in close to the spine or farther out. Work on those muscles too. And then release your hands. And let's do a little acupoint that's the for releasing the neck. We've done this before. It's called Fall Off the Pillow, and it's right here. Let me show you. It's on the back of your hand. It's in between these two knuckles here, but on the back of your hand, right there. So it's not right in between the knuckles. It's farther back into that V that these bones make in your hand. And then you just massage, wiggle, or make circles. And now, the same time that you're doing this massage, just turn your head from side to side. See if you can keep massaging. If it's very tender, then just gently work into it. And then let's do the same thing on the other side, back of the hand, just below these first two knuckles. And then just wiggle, circle your fingers, massage in there. And then, oh, that's a little tender on this side. Go ahead and turn your head. If you go to acupuncture, many times the acupuncturist will use points where you're sore, like they may do some up in your shoulders and even into around your neck area, but they also will use distal points that have a very nice effect on the energy of the neck or wherever it is that they're targeting. And then release your arms down, shake out your hands, bounce your knees a little bit. Take a deep breath, exhale through your mouth and relax. Let's do a little more releasing for around the chest. So let's do the vocalized version of the lung releasing sound, which is a V sound, like a buzzing sound. Let's do that a couple times. Shake up that last little bit of stuck energy. And now let's do the vocalized version of the heart sound. That's ah, ah. And slowly come to a rest. Take a moment again to feel your body. Breathe in, breathe out. Notice how your arms feel. Notice your legs. Notice the tingling sensation of energy. And then slowly bring your arms in front of you like this in embracing the tree position. And we'll just stand in this pose for a few breaths. Drop your tailbone down and relax your shoulders down your back. Bend your knees a little bit and shift your weight a little into your heels. You can also pull your chin in a little so that the top of your head is aiming right up at the heavens. Breathe in and breathe out. You can always bring your arms down. If even this is too much, if you have a shoulder issue, that's just fine to bring your arms down. One more breath. And then bring one hand down and we'll have cloudy hands. So your legs are a little bit wide and the movement of the arms is just like this. Palm faces towards you. That pericardium point in the middle of your palm is very important to help. It's on the pericardium meridian, so that's the heart protector. And now let's add a weight shift with that. So you shift your weight a little bit over to the side and then turn. And then do the same thing on the other side. Slowly glide your hand in front of you, opening up your heart center, releasing any heavy energy that's resting there now. Keep on breathing. And now start to breathe in and out through your nose as much as you can. Shift your weight a little bit, twist from the hips and the waist. Upper hand is like the cloud, and the lower hand is like you're trailing your fingers through some healing waters that just absorb all of the negative energy that you might have accumulated or picked up from or any energy, bad energy that's around you. And now let's just stand in the same position again with your palms facing towards you. And then step back with your right foot. So you're in a staggered position like this. And bring your left arm down. And then we'll do that same movement. You go towards that elbow that's up. And this time you do more of a weight shift. So we're doing something to balance the heart energy, but also the weight shift makes it a little bit more grounding because there's a more pronounced shifting of the weight. As much as you can, keep your knees bent just a little bit. Keep on breathing, shoulders relaxed. And now this time, step forward. So your legs are underneath your shoulders. And let's pause here. Just breathe in and breathe out. And then drop your right hand down. Step back with your left. So we're doing the same movement on the other side. Let your elbow lead the way. Keep on breathing. These slow, graceful movements are meant to attract energy, to accumulate energy. We've already opened up our energy flows, circulated and released the energy, and now we're ready to receive. Breathe in and breathe out. And now step forward and return to your embracing the tree pose for just a couple of breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. And then bring your arms down and make an energy ball between your hands and feel your palms, feel your fingers. You can open and close your hands or just in any way that feels right. Play with the energy. Subtle movements will enhance that feeling. And now keep one hand down and bring the other hand up. This is fireflies in the lantern. So you can let the fireflies represent your inner light, your inner radiance. And then shift your weight over to the right, turn a little bit, and then change your hands. So now the other hand is on top. You're still holding your fingers and your thumbs together as if you're holding that lantern. And when you get to the turning part, let that represent the yin and yang symbol. And you are turning it to represent balance. Let it represent balance and ease. And with every repetition, let your inner radiance shine out more and more brilliantly, strongly to illuminate everyone who is around you with a loving energy from your heart. And now bring your hands down and let's do pulling down heaven. Breathe in and then exhale as you glide your hands down on the center line. Breathe in and breathe out. Centering your energy, pulling yourself together, storing energy that we've just accumulated. Let it go where it needs to go, and then store the rest in your lower abdomen. And now put both hands over your lower abdomen, legs together. And let's have bamboo in the wind. Let's have a quiet moment to let your energy move and settle where it needs to go. But you can just allow some soft, subtle movements of your body. Breathe in and breathe out and relax your arms down. Now let's have a short meditation. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Maybe you'll want to get a sweater. Even though it's summer, it's a little cool here right now. So sit comfortably. Straighten your spine and relax your shoulders. If you want, you can sit down. That would be just fine. Start to focus on your breath. In this meditation, we'll use your breathing and imagery to create a state of calm relaxation. And you'll also find that you have a little more mental clarity when you are calm and peaceful. Just make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes and tune into your breath. Just notice. Notice how you're breathing right now. Often, as soon as you start to notice your breath, it starts to slow down. You create change just with your focus. Just keep your attention on your breath. Allow it to deepen. Allow it to slow down. Just notice your breath and let it settle naturally. See what happens. Become curious. Where does the breath go? Where in your body? What's the length of your breath? Feel your breath. And now imagine that you're on a beautiful beach. You're at the ocean, and the waves are washing in. The tide is washing in up onto the shore on a sunny, warm day. You see the waves roll in, and then the waves flow back into the ocean. Notice the rhythm of the waves. Remember, energy moves in rhythm. Slow, rhythmic breathing is a cultivation of inner peace. It cultivates a feeling of deep connection
to the present moment and to all the energy that is, all the energy that's right here, right now. See the wave of the ocean waves washing onto the shore. And then there's a brief lull where the water swirls before it returns to the ocean. It comes in, it swirls, it pauses, it suspends, and then it returns to the ocean. And then there's another short pause before the next wave washes up on the shore. The same is true for the tides. There's a short pause before the changing of the tide, slack tide. Let your breath be like the waves of the ocean. Inhale, and like the waves coming up on the shore, there's a short pause. And then the wave returns to the sea as you exhale. Then there's a stillness, a pause. So let there be a little pause at the top of your inhale and a natural pause at the end of your exhale. Feel it like a swirling of energy. Let your breath feel very water-like in its expression. Let your breath be like the waves. Continue slow, rhythmic breathing. Let your breath be like the ocean, like the waves in the ocean. And now return to the image of the beautiful warm day at the beach by the ocean. And open your inner eye. Notice the sun is shining and sparkling on the surface of the water. Feel the sunshine sparkling on your skin. Let your mind be observant. Be a witness to the life flowing all around you. Inhale, slight pause. Exhale, slight pause. As you breathe in this slow, rhythmic way, you can feel your energy starting to vibrate at a higher frequency. frequency that is an expression of health and vitality. Frequency that's an expression of your own inner peace and present moment awareness. Let these energies settle in. Let them fortify and strengthen you from the inside out. And now slowly bring your hands together on your lower abdomen and settle all this energy, this vibrant energy, into your life energy center. Just focus on your belly. And then start to make a circle on your abdomen. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and take that energy out into the rest of your day. Stretch a little bit. And sweep down your hair and down your neck, down your arms. And then tap with your fingertips a little bit on your chest. And then bring your hands together and just take a moment to rest in gratitude. Breathe in with gratitude and exhale blessing. Thank you for joining in the class today, and I'll see you next time.